Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't seen it yet, your 2019 forecast is up and out there for your viewing pleasure. Before we start, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the week ahead has in store for you, Virgo. Okay, so what are you removing, releasing or letting go of in your life? And this week you are removing, releasing or letting go of, that's 2 cards, so I'll have to put it back in. And this week you get the 4 of Wands. Interesting card to be letting go of. I kind of feel like you're throwing caution to the wind this week. You've had a couple of odd weeks, haven't you? Some of them you're like super focused and honed, and then others you're like, okay, that's cool, I can let it go a bit. And this is good. It's kind of like you're going through this cosmic dance at the moment, and I kind of like that for you because it suggests to me that you really are doing this whole ebb and flow thing. You're going through the motions and then you're kind of stopping to wait to see what things, you know, what happens next. With the 4 of Wands as something that you're releasing though, this to me kind of, it's almost like you're letting go of something stable. I kind of feel like for some of you, this is about you saying, right, okay, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the day job and I'm just going to go and do my personal business full time, you know, and it really is something like that. I kind of feel like this is, it's almost like the feeling that I get. Virgo this week is going to upset the apple cart. Everything that people know about you or, you know, or have a point of reference to you from, you're going to switch on its head this week, because this card as a card of stability and foundation, and you're letting this go, it kind of feels like to me you're changing the dynamics of things. And for a lot of you it kind of feels like, right, I'm quitting the day job and I'm going to take my hobby or my love or my passion full time, and that's great. For others of you it could be something like, you know what, I've always you know, worn this perfume, I'm going to wear something else. You're letting go of what is considered the power of routine, and that I really like. It's kind of like the the words that I'm hearing are, I'm taking the rule book and I'm chucking it out. You're redefining the rules of your life, what it is that people expect from you, and I really like that. And the reason I really like it for you, because it suggests to me that you are doing this whole ebb and flow thing. You know, you're really taking your time to work with what you believe the energy should be, as opposed to what you're told it is. What are you working on this week? So you get the Hermit card. Interesting, in the, you know, the bulk or the thing at the forefront, you get the Hermit card. This is your card. This is about searching for things, but it's also about paying attention to the inner wisdom. It's about taking that journey within to say, well, actually, what do I want? And how does this work for me or not work for me, as the case may be? And you know, you're really asking yourself some big fundamental questions, but I really feel like you're taking the rules and the regulations this week and you're chucking them out. And, you know, especially the ones that really don't relate to you. It's almost like the feeling that I get is you're saying, you know what, that doesn't work for me, or it doesn't ring true. Anything that doesn't ring true for you this week is what you'll be letting go of. And the Hermit card is basically saying, if I have to spend some time alone because of that, to let other people sit and mull these changes over, even though it's not their choice or their decision, then fine, so be it. I'll sit off in my corner and I'll do my thing. I'm cool with that. And I like that. You know, Virgo's coming in with some strength this week. I ain't playing around. I like it. I like it, you know. So what are you welcoming in this week? And this week you get the Hanged Man. So this is about patience, it's about stillness, but it's also cautioning. So if this is the case, and you know, you upset the apple cart in some way, shape or form, and then people are like, you know, they want to sulk about it, don't go into and I'm not saying that you will, but I'm just saying, don't go into victim or martyr mode, where it's like, oh well, fine, then I'll give it up just because it will make everybody else happy. You stand firm and stick to your guns. And I don't know whether I've given this example before, but I'm going to give it to you again if it is you guys. If you've got 10 people in a row and one of them steps out of line and says, I believe this and I ain't fucking budging from it for nothing or for nobody, The other 9 will follow suit, scientifically, psychologically proven, because of the conviction and the bravery and the strength of that person to stick by what they believe. The other 9 will follow suit. And this is basically saying to you this week, whatever you do to upset the apple cart, or whatever you stand out of line in your own power and strength for, you back it up 100% and you do not back down. Even if it looks like they're going to fight you tooth and nail, you do not back down. All right, you stand firm this week. That's what you have to do, Virgo. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. I'm really, really intrigued by this one. Out of any of the other readings this week, I'm really, really intrigued by this one. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you very soon for more videos. Take care.